What did you think about all the infractions, and what do you think about the family with the estate? I know you've had some difficulty with the estate, and Morris Day has had difficulty with the estate. And these are people from all that I know that, yes, it's Prince's blood family, but from all that I hear, he didn't have a real relationship with these folks, but they get to kind of reap the rewards and also kind of stop the people that he actually really cared about and collaborated with from actually making more money, right? Because they're trying to keep you from Apollonia 6, and they're trying to keep Morris Day from using Morris Day in the time.
Right, that's true. And that unfortunately just stems from Prince not having a will.
Mm-hmm.
And that affects and trickles down to the rest of us. And yes, the estate that's being run by a bank that's represented by lawyers are just taking everybody down. It's like a lawnmower, and they're just mowing, people of color.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't care about your livelihood or, our age, or that's our brand, or that we've, worked nearly 40 years.
Exactly.
To have this legacy. For them, it's just money. They're clearing the slates because they don't want to pay out any money because there are future Prince projects.
Yes.
And it's all about money. And it's, the great state of Minnesota, where racism still lives today, as we know.
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. Yes.
And
indeed.
Here we are, these lawyers slander, and they don't behave the way, that we've been behaving, treating Prince's legacy with respect. The siblings, in their defense, because there was no will, there is really no university that'll teach an heir on how to behave and how to handle an estate.
Yeah.
The siblings didn't know anything. And I know that Omar Baker really did his best to try to handle this situation. But let me tell you, I don't know how the siblings were able to do anything, handle anything with the expensive amount of lawyers that they all had to hire out of the woodwork. They had to hire, spend hundreds of thousands of dollars in defense to help raise the money for the taxes. It's very complicated.
Yes.
And it almost ran them into the ground, it was so much for them. Imagine how Morris is feeling, or I've been defending myself for going on almost 4 years, and I haven't gone public with this. I've had 2 teams of lawyers, and the expense, at my age, that's my retirement. I want to just live my best life and work with the girls. And, I have a new podcast, and, I just want to do things that are positive, not have to defend myself. And as soon as we get off the phone later today, I have to talk to the lawyers again. They don't care. The estate doesn't care that today is April 21st.
No, they don't. Which is a shame. And so basically they're trying to keep you from being able to use Apollonia 6, which Prince actually did give to you later on in life, right?
Yes. Yes, absolutely. He gave it to me and to Susan and Brenda. He wanted us to continue with our legacy and to work. He knew we were no longer in our 20s. He had music for us. He talked about doing movies. So that's when I said that, he wanted to do what was right. And he was, initially sending, money to Susan and Brenda and myself. And he did to Susan and Brenda, but I didn't give, the person my account number because I just didn't feel comfortable with the people that were around him at that time.
Wow.
It's like a movie. This all like a movie, all of it. And like I said, what happened to him, what continues to happen. And it's tragic that you think they're still pecking at his carcass.